Hello all.
Hi there.
Hi.
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 Well, today we will discuss about uninitialized variables in Dart. As discussed earlier, variables are actually store references. That means any variable declared contains a reference to its object type with its value.
Okay, so variables store references.
Yes, that is correct. If a variable of type string, integer, double, object, is not initialized, and if it is declared as nullable, then those references will have initial value as null as a valid value.
What if null safety is not opted for?
In that case, uninitialized variables will have default initial value as null and they can be used without initial value. But in null safety case, it throws error.
Yes. In other words, if null safety is opted for, then every variable is null protected. That means, unless it is explicitly declared as null, it cannot have null as a valid or legit value.
If I understand correctly, if null safety opted for, then no variable of type, int, string, double, object by default will have null as the valid value.
Yes, further to add, it should not have null as legal or valid value in runtime at any point of time, in null safety opted case.
In null safety enabled case, a variable to have null value, its object type should be declared with nullable type.
Yes, a question mark at the end of its type should be used to allow a null value. In null safety enabled case, if the variable type is non-nullable, then it should be initialized somewhere before it is used.
Yes, just to add, I think latest Dart, by default comes with null safety enabled.
Yes, you are correct. Alternatively, one can use var type to declare without any initialized value and use without any initial value as a nullable by default.
Yes, some relief.
Look at some examples.
What happens if we do not use question mark for first one? I mean, if we do not declare as nullable.
It throws error if it is used without an assigned value, like for the below code.
Can you show it in Practial, I mean, in any REPL or interactive shell?
Okay, we'll try it in .REPL. We will try with no initial value and nullable case. We tried all the three cases here.
Thank you.
Okay, now we will write small program, run and look at results.
That's good.
Here we declared uninitialized, nullable types. Note that var type is not denoted with question mark.
Yes, var type, by default is null inferred, during runtime, question mark is not needed.
Here we declared a new initialized, non-nullable string type. Here we have assigned value to nullable types already declared. Now we will print them. Now we'll run this and see the output.
In the output, all the nullable types initially have null value as valid value. And they can be assigned with a value later on.
To sum up, non-nullable type must be initialized with a value.
Var type, is assigned with a value to. Var type can have null as valid by default.
Yes, that ends the topic for today. In next session, we will discuss about late variables in Dart. Thank you all.